Hey, it's Brad.
And it's Jeff.
And we are looking today at That Game Company's Flower for the PS3.
Flower. The sequel to Flow.
Yes.
It's Flow. It's Flower.
It is more
coming up next, Flow
It is more Flow than Flow. Let's fire it up. It's coming out on Thursday for $10.
Huh.
10 American dollars on the PlayStation Store. And we can get right down to it.
Oh, seizures with no prior history. Sweet.
Certain patterns, that sounds a little mysterious.
It's going to be just like that Pokemon episode.
Which patterns cause the seizures? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Put more of them in the game. I'll play it with my wallet under my tongue or something.
Oh, man. So I guess That Game Company started out of like a graduate project or something. I mean, these guys are like coming straight out of academia with
right, because I mean,
their design philosophy.
Like when Flow came out, it was just like a weird PC thing.
Yeah. It's like a Flash game.
Yeah, and then Sony was like, oh, we totally picked this up, by the way. I'm like, what?
Also, they are fond of their tilty support, as you can see. I'm tilting a controller right now. So the game's broken up into levels. Each flower is a level.
Okay.
Here I am. So basically, you start out in your kind of crummy little one-bedroom apartment or whatever.
Depressing.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I've got 4 flowers open up now, or 4 levels. And let's jump into this one because it's real pretty.
So is this? Well, I guess I should just wait and see. I was going to say, is this barely a game, kind of like Flow was?
It's about as much a game as Flow was.
Yeah.
It's a one-button game. It's tilt and one button.
Wow, you're right. This level really is pretty.
So yeah,
all the garbage.
Every level basically reminds you of your like depressing rat race urban existence. And then you jump into a big field full of flowers. So you tilt the controller to sort of, basically you're the wind. Let me back up a little bit. So you are the wind. I am playing the game now.
It's far out, bro. I'm the wind, bro, and I'm just gonna.
So yeah, so you tilt to look around, and then basically you hold a button to fly, and that's all the movement controls that you have to grasp.
And it's just side to side, not up and down on the tilting?
No, you can.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm going up and down here.
Okay.
And so, kind of like Prince of Persia style, everything is all like desaturated, washed out when you start. And basically, you just kind of like activate flowers by flying around them. You just sort of, oh, come here. So like the steering is not immediately responsive. You kind of have to think about where you're going
just
a little
like
bit.
the wind, bro.
But you can see I'm kind of adding color back into the world.
Can you turn around and go the other way, or is this kind of a linear path?
No, it's totally.
Okay.
So it's basically free form. It looks like you could go forever, but you will definitely hit some boundaries if you fly too far, as I kind of just did.
And is that little wind gust there kind of telling you which way you should be going?
Come to think of it, it probably is. I totally missed these flowers. I think I have to hit these because, so basically each level, certain colored flowers are like triggers, and you basically have to hit all of that kind of flower to activate different stuff.
Naturally,
of course. The other flowers just basically add petals to your little wind gust here. Just makes it look prettier. But I think so. The ones that are kind of circled in this ring are the ones that you have to hit, and I'm doing a good job of showing how steering is a little difficult, but you get used to it.
Yeah, this so far, watching you play, this seems more like stress-inducing. With you like, oh god, I gotta fly! Oh, I'm not flying!
It's not bad. Like, you 5-10 minutes with it, you kind of get used to what's going on. So yeah, like hitting those kind of trigger flowers basically makes stuff happen in the environment. In this level, you're like kind of cracking this canyon open, but like there's a level with sort of like wind turbines, and like you turn on street lights, and pretty much every level has kind of a different motif to it. So is there like street lights? Is there some kind of urban environment or something? No, it's weird. The street lights are just like out in the middle of this field.
Yeah, why not?
Come to think of it, it's a little bit strange. This is a pretty quick segment of the level. You just have to do 2 of these.
Does it score you or anything? I mean, what's your...
Not really, no.
So other than just building your fat pile of petals, there's no reason to hit any of the other flowers except for the color change.
Well, some of the trophies tie into some of the stuff you're doing with the flowers. Some of them are like hidden trophies, so I don't know what they all are yet. Yeah. But like one of them was find a secret flower, which I did.
I once saw a movie called Find the Secret Flower. That's all I have to say about that.
I'm not going to ask about that.
All right.
So yeah, like this section of the level is basically just do those two little circles, and here you go.
How close to the grass can you get? Can you?
Well, it depends on kind of the height of the grass. Let me show you the next area because it's not super tall grass.
I just want to see how the grass looked up close. Close-up shot of a rock. Now here you go.
I'm playing this game one-handed right now.
Perfect.
Got this other hand over here.
What are you gonna do with that hand?
I'm not gonna
drink a beer.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think I need to because
eat a sandwich.
This is about the point in the game where you start feeling like you just ate some acid without realizing it, because it starts getting really weird.
Oh jeez. What if
yeah.
I had eaten some acid and I did realize it?
Then you're doing something right.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know how many levels there are. I don't know what some of the other kind of motifs are going to be like, but
you don't need to know, man. That's an old way of thinking, like levels and motifs, man. Just
go with it.
flow.
Is that what you're saying?
But flow harder than flow. Flow-er.
It seems like pretty much the thing you're going to be doing is just hitting the right color of flower.
Yeah.
To make stuff happen.
Or just, whatever. Anything is possible, bro. So now you've got a fat tail of petals.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll kind of fly off into the wind and you'll get a new one. Sort of depends on what kind of flowers you're hitting.
So it's not even like at the end of the level they say, "Here's how many petals you left the level with."
I mean, yeah, as you can see, there's no HUD,
no
to dirty it up. Like it's just
it's not gonna come on and play some like snappy like finish the level.
Definitely not.
Like counting down a score. How many petals you got?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
It's all about the experience, man. Just explore.
So I saw a video on the PlayStation blog where someone that I believe is with that game company said this game's like a poem, which really made me not want to play this game ever, despite thinking it looks all right. What do you think of that? When I tell you that this game is like a poem, how does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, you could kind of see what they might be getting at here, right? Maybe.
I guess.
I don't know. I mean, knowing what.
I prefer my poetry to come from the streets.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
that's just a lifestyle.
Not
choice,
the fields.
I understand. Knowing where those guys came from, making games in school and stuff, you know, like you can kind of see where they're coming from with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's nice and pretty.
It's these damn college board games. What's wrong with shooting guys in the head? Hitting somebody with a bat. Killing zombies of a different racial makeup than me. Regular stuff.
So I wish I had more to say about the game, but like you've pretty much seen.
So
at least gameplay wise, I mean, as kind of pretentious as it sounds, this is sort of about the experience. It's about.
Yeah, and
seeing what the levels look like. And
I didn't dislike Flow. I played it a couple times, kind of start to like finish, quote unquote. Get the different creatures and.
Sure.
Do you get the impression that this will have some sort of like after you beat it, it'll give you something new to go through the entire game with?
This is actually a replay of this level. I had already opened this level up on my save game, so you're seeing this for like the second time as far as this game's concerned.
Huh.
And it seems exactly the same. You'd kind of think that maybe there'd be some kind of random generation going on or something like that, but yeah, this is all just like it was the first time.
Yeah, I don't know. This kind of just strikes me as like slightly more interactive than that Linger in Shadows art demo. Like it's kind of cool.
It's just it's very nice to look at.
Sure.
I came home from work last night. I installed it. I plopped down on the couch and just kind of zoned out and flew around a little bit, which is pretty much what you did with Flow, right?
And you didn't even turn on the PlayStation 3. I was just flying around from my couch. Long day at work, you know. Phelps style.
So anyway,
it looks nice.
That's this level.
I really like the can we see a different level?
Yeah, you know what, I can jump out. So like, yeah, basically the setup is you always get back to your apartment, and I can basically jump to any of these flowers I want.
There's a little more color outside now.
This is the one I'm on now, and it's like a night level.
Okay.
And we know the nighttime is the right time, so why don't we go check that out?
Yes. I was gonna say, is this level like way harder than the other ones? But I guess that's kind of not the point.
Not that kind of game, man.
Yeah. Some good-looking clouds. I like it when you're down close to the grass, flying around. It's kind of.
It looks amazing. I mean, it kind of looks like a tech demo.
Yeah. Is it weird that it's for some reason I'm kind of reminded of Magic Carpet?
No.
All right.
I can get behind that. So yeah, same style of gameplay, of course. It just looks different.
Can you get like super speed boosts from the windmills?
If
you get close to them?
Not exactly. Yeah, you know, surprisingly, you'd think there'd be some kind of like physics-based sort of air dynamics or something going on, but really nothing like that at all that I've noticed.
Well, since you are the wind, can you go up to them and make them spin?
No, this is what you do. So like the blue flowers are the triggers here, so complete that loop.
I see.
There you go.
Well, and now this power. You're enriching lives with the power of the wind. You did this, man. Now the crops can grow,
I think this is what the president was talking about with
solar turbines turn the things in the dam, and then the water.
Flower is your clean.
Food grows where the water flows, man.
So we're not. Sony politely asked us not to reveal all of the trophies in this because a lot of them are secret and stuff. But I'll give you a little hint. If you go near some water in this one, something might happen. Something trophy related.
All right.
There's water here and there.
Man, it's got grass and water.
Water.
This game's intense.
Yeah. See, Flow only had water.
Yeah.
There's no grass.
That wasn't even water. That was like some sort of solution you're swimming around in. I don't know.
So yeah, this is Flower.
So just from the gut, $10. What do you think? Yeah? No?
That's the question that I have been asking myself.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. It's fun. It's really peaceful and calming, but there's not a whole lot of game here. So
definitely nothing else like it, though.
Definitely not, you know. And I'm glad that there are downloadable platforms out there where people can try stuff like this, you know, because
totally
this would never come out on a disc. So whatever they're charging for it, I'm glad it's here.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us then. Stay in school and don't do drugs.
Just play Flower.